me like like which one was my favorite live
Yes,
stream.
icon.
But I don't I think I don't really.
Here he comes.
I have a lot of,
And
like, there's so many topics, and I basically spend the whole day watching Happs. I mean, sometimes the day goes by and I don't even watch Netflix.
I just watched
I
Lucia.
mean, I
That's
don't
all I
watch
watch.
TV or any series or anything. I mean, I binge watch Happs.
That's good. That's good. So what plans? What other new icons do you think have you got in the pipeline to
No, we don't. I
develop?
mean, it's just. I mean, sometimes you guys like leave a comment. Eh, well, like that on a broadcast.
Oh,
Yeah. I.
me and Michael are quite partial to the kind of underpant icon. So you can have the underpants award.
Yes.
It's quite good. It's because
Yes.
quite a good one.
Can you hear me, Fraser?
But
You're
sometimes we take
perfect.
suggestions from you. I mean, from people that they leave it on the comments,
Mm.
and we vote.
Yes, I'm on desktop. Michael's on desktop, and Lucia, are you on desktop or mobile
I'm
or
on
laptop?
desktop. Yeah.
Desktop. We're all the desktop guys.
Yay!
I always use desktop to go live.
It's the
It's
only
Terry,
just,
way to go. So
yeah. Why?
Terry, I've invited you if you want to come up and have a tell us your week in review. Anybody else who wants to come up and join in the conversation? We're just Lucia's been talking briefly about some of the broadcasts and just what she does. Obviously, she watches a lot of broadcasts because she's more of a moderator kind of person, part of the Happs team.
I'm doing
So
the Formula One tomorrow, I think.
you're doing one
are
tomorrow,
you going
yeah?
to go on tomorrow for
Yeah.
the? Yeah.
I mean, I was supposed to do it today, but uh, uh, we couldn't like get the schedule on, because Russia. I don't know if you've seen. She's from Lebanon, so we have to like be on the same hour between here, Dominican Republic, Lebanon, and LA, and make it like a comfortable time for them,
Yes.
and we can do it. But yeah, that's another one that I like a lot.
Fraser, have you
But
welcomed everybody in the
yeah,
room?
I've
I
seen
have.
like so
Yeah,
much
you're
support
welcome.
from people. It's so good to see that.
Yeah.
Well, they
Well,
love Fraser. It's especially
well,
his dancing.
Michael, yeah, since Michael's the co-host of this Tell Us Haps Week in Review, tell us your Michael, would you like to welcome the people in the audience, please?
I could do that for you very much.
Mm.
So, Walt,
So
Walt, you need to
Lucia's
be
back
here.
in.
Walt, you need to shine your light in this room. We need your help, Walt. If you come up,
Yeah.
the world will open up. Walt, we need you here. Just pretend you have your rubber boots and you're going through the fields. It'd be great.
You can come
Yeah.
up, Walt.
Muddy, and we can hear the mud and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Brenda's a sweetheart.
I've invited
Mhm.
everybody pretty much. If you want to come up, let us know. Chris, you want to come up? You're welcome to. I'll invite you as well. Anybody who wants to pop in, you're welcome to come in and have a chat and chat with. Let's do. Well, we've been asking the Chia regarding what her week's been like. Midnight. That's nothing. Come on down. Come on up, or I should say, welcome. Midnight. That's still early for most of us people on Happs these days. But if you want to come out, you're welcome to. Just for 5 minutes to tell us what you're doing.
Time it doesn't exist here in Happs. It doesn't
Exactly.
matter.
There's no time.
Mm-mm.
It's like Groundhog Time.
Can I make a couple suggestions of people you could invite? Is that okay? Did you
You're
invite
welcome.
Colin?
Oh, aye, we're just Colin. That's the point. Aye, Colin Porter.
You'd invite Colin and another
If you
person.
just say his name like 3 times, and he will pop up.
Aye, Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin's a good one. The other one too is her name is Megan Andrews. She's another one that's we would love to have. And then Emma. Emma's good too. Emma will get your numbers through the roof. And this guy, I don't know him very well. Something Randy W. Horton, something. Yeah, I think he's from Saudi or something.
I tried to talk to Megan, but she's been like working this weekend because we were supposed to do a broadcast.
How did it make you how did it make you a thingy again? Moderator, director, Michael. In fact, I know how to get it visualized.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll get through it, buddy. We'll get through it. We're doing okay. We're at 7. We've got 71 viewers here. 71 so far. We only need 250. We might be here till 12:30, but we can do it together.
It's only been like 20 minutes, so.
I've invited you to. I've added you to a director, Michael, so you can invite people if you want.
I like that. Chris, how are you? Have you ever had Chris on your show? He's a motorbiker kind of guy.
I've invited him. Yeah, I've always liked to get up. You know, he goes.
Yeah, Fat Guy Out West is one of the best guys ever. Fat Guy Out West, huh?
You can invite people.
Yeah, I'm not so slim guy from Toronto. That's me. Not so slim guy from Toronto. That's my new name. That'll be my other channel. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Funky and round. It's time to get down. All right, there you go. So, it's all good.
You can invite people because there's obviously people that I haven't got on the list, but you have on yours, Michael. So if that
yes, helps. Well, it always helps. We're about helping people here.
Yes.
That's what I was saying to Fraser, that I love like the support that I'm seeing like from everyone in the community, even to the new broadcasters. Like everyone jumps in and I don't know, like they try to help each other. It's very healthy, like a very healthy community. I like that.
So, Fraser, what do you run? Like, what kind of computer do you have at home? Because you don't seem.
I have an iMac.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so it can handle the load, right?
Yes.
It can handle the load.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's talking to her kids. You all right there, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm fine. Yes,
was
the load a little too much for you? Are you okay?
The
iMac is good, man. Well, sometimes you feel like you're carrying the load yourself, right? It's all uphill. It's a tough times for some of us. Yes.
Yes, everything works well, and hence I've got a good, to have a good connection as well, Ethereum connection.
Beyond what's going on in the world right now, they're saying that connection with people is so bad, and people miss touch. They miss hugging people and seeing people and hugging their relatives.
Hello.
So, we can hear
hello.
You.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? We can hear you. All is good.
Lucia, can you hear us?
Can you hear us, Lucia?
She can't hear us.
She can't.
Maybe tell her to come, go down and come back up.
Lucia, if you can hear us, go down and come back up. Right, okay. Thank you, Brenda. Can you hear us? No, she's having a connection problem. So, Michael, how did you review your own week on Happs? Because you go live every day.
Oh, I had an amazing week. Unbelievable numbers, like insane. But I do really well with the replay, and I don't know why. Like I'll have mornings, and I'll have 200 people come in, right? Because it's from 6:30 to 7:30, or sometimes it's just before 8. But because I have to start my job. But there's many a day by the end of the day, there's 900 views. I've never had that on any other platform. So I think what it is, it's multiple women around the world watching the broadcast, looking for the parts where Fraser is doing weights and dancing. And then what they're doing is they're cutting and pasting it and making memes on TikTok. I think that's where it's headed from here. But you know what? If I get numbers from you being you, I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me at all.
That's cool.
You know, I'll get the numbers the way I can.
Heavenly Jew, you've been invited if you want to come up and tell us your week in review on Happs or anything really. You're welcome. Anybody can pop up. It doesn't have to be Happs. It can just be how's your week gone in general and what do you hope to achieve next week?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Heavenly Dew, I think, came up once. I think she came up once in my broadcast.
She's working and watching. She's skiving. She's kind of, working hard, really, not skiving. If those who don't know what skiving means, it means you're kind of flacking off.
Yeah.
It's a Scottish word for, that's what it is.
I didn't know what that meant. Did you invite Randy and Emma?
Not Emma, no, because I'm not connected with her. I've invited a whole lot of people. You can invite people on your list.
Okay. All right. So, I'm going to do that because, I'm not sure what time it would be where Emma is, but
Randy is currently on nearly 3:30 in the morning. Actually, so he's probably tucked up in bed.
Oh no! That's not good. That's not good. That won't work. That would be rude.
No, it's kind of
that would be rude.
He is in bed at the moment, time wise.
Yeah. Well, he needs sleep. Occasionally, right? So what is?
Go ahead.
So everybody in the room where you are right now, are you open to getting the vaccine? And do you have any, slight reserve thoughts about the vaccine? Here we go. We got Donald.
Donald, come in. How you doing?
There he is.
Hello. Hello, ladies.
Okay, you bring him up.
Yeah, I did. And you brought him down.
No, you must have clicked at the same time. So, Donald, how is your Happs week in review?
Week in review?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're referring to. I mean, I think
you've been broadcasting on Happs all week. So,
yeah.
If you're to review your own week of shows, how would you rate them? How would you review them? How did you think they went?
I would say that they are getting really busy, but I think that that's the addition of that Hex group. The people that are trading Hex, those guys, they've got a really big community, so they're following me because I've been producing that kind of content. So when you cater to one group or another, you're going to get following. And I never had that kind of following on Blab, and it's primarily because of that cryptocurrency group. They're just.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's nice. They're a nice group of people too. They're really cool.
What do you hope to achieve in the week ahead with your broadcasts, and what have you got planned?
Well, I'm going to do an episode of this white paper. I'm going to do an episode of Blab Cafe, and I'm going to do an episode of Hex on Happs.
Cool. And where do you hope to take these broadcasts for? When do you think where do you want to reach with them, or what's your main goal with these broadcasts?
I would really, to be honest, I would really like to just raise awareness of what's happening in the financial realm, because I really honestly think that there's a lot of people that watch network news and mainstream media, and they're not getting the real understanding of what kind of condition the United States macroeconomic situation is. It's pretty poor.
Okay. That's cool.
So I just want to raise awareness for people who are a little bit misunderstanding cryptocurrencies and digital currency place, because it's going to be important. It's going to be something that everybody's going to need to use within the next year to 2 years. So
that's good. That's cool. Yeah. Well, anything else you want to share? We're just trying to invite people up. Rich, Guy Cook.
Oh, okay.
And we're just getting people's review their own week, how they're getting on, just to kind of do that. So if you're happy, you can come up later when we're sort of to finish. We're just
have a good stream.
Okay, thank you. Cheers. Mr. Cook, how you doing?
Excellent.
How would you review your own week on Happs? How would you what you do, and how and the purpose you want to achieve?
I probably shouldn't say it with Lucidia in here. I use Happs as a way to take a break just from doing
What are
my
you
work.
asking?
So, just be honest. This is open platform. It's you're allowed
Yeah,
to be your own opinion.
I want to address a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, he's here.
Yes.
That guy's here. Yeah, he's here.
That he said in a comment that he noticed that Donald was in here, but it doesn't appear on the live shows in the Discover.
Oh,
Because this is not Donald's broadcast. He's as a guest on Fraser's broadcast, and that's
Right.
why
And
he doesn't show.
Hi, Richard. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. Richard's kind of popping in and out, but we're.
yeah.
it didn't show Fraser either.
I just wanted to.
Oh, good for you, Richard. Well done.
Whatever that
Well
is.
done. He got the camera, buddy.
You
Well
got a camera.
done.
Cool. Well done. Well, hang on, Richie. We'll come to you in a second.
Yeah.
So, I'll just mute you for a minute. Rich, tell us. Tell us about your. Just quickly go back to your review, guys. Sorry, we're just slightly across. And Michael's the co-host. He's the genius one, you know.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that, but yeah, okay. So, Guy, what you have to do is you have to tell us about your week, and once you do that, you kind of beam down, and we bring somebody else up, like Richard. Richard, do you want to talk about your week first, then, and let Guy stew in it and figure out what he's doing?
No, I already know. I've already got the line drawn in the sand. What I got to get done, and as long as I can remember to do chores around the house. Like water the house plants is on Friday, and I forgot to do that yesterday. It's all good. It's been a good week. I found a lot of links that needed to get fixed. A fellow in Minnesota told me to try WinSCP for the Windows machine, and it's been a good week as a result of trying those efforts.
So, what about your Happs Weekend Review? That's obviously your business weekend review. What about your Happs Weekend Review?
Not much. Like I said, Fraser, basically, if it's somebody that I recognize their name, somebody that I know, then I'll pop in and see what's going on. If I'm taking a break from sitting in the chair figure all the communities from California to Ohio is what I've worked on this week.
Okay.
And so that's a big share of it's been doing the coding and coding and coding. And so then coming in here is just like, when you're in school and you go outside to have recess, yeah, it's kind of a recess for me. It's not really a build the brand, spend a lot of time with it. It's just stuff.
Okay. Thank you, Guy.
Thank you, Guy. We'll let you drop down and we'll bring in.
Yeah, I just dropped him. We're good.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thanks. Right.
All right.
Rich Roberts. Oh, we need to get Rich. There we go. We've got put him at the top. I need to get Rich at the top.
Get him to the top. He's the top.
Okay. Put him to the top. Number one. I'll let you do that.
There he is.
There we go.
There he is. There he is. Okay.
The man with the buttons, Michael.
Tell us about your week, Richard. He's been muted. We don't want that. Okay. His bandwidth isn't the best, but his camera's good. He's got the right camera. Now we got to work on his bandwidth.
Richard, you recommend you get the wife to stand on top of the roof of the house with an aerial attached to her. Yeah, which will hopefully give you a better signal. You're having. We'll come back to Rich when his connection decides to kick in. His wife's probably just unplugged the thing. Everything. Get off that live stream. You've been on it.
Well, people don't realize too, when you're on here, you have to be directly linked in, because if you have Wi-Fi, it's almost impossible. Here he is. He's back. He's trying.
Done.
There,
you there, Rich?
You there, buddy?
Yeah, let's try it again. Can you hear me?
Oh, all good.
Yeah. At the moment, you're crystal clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the camera.
Be all right. I'm on SpectraNet, so I don't know if it's because I'm in a rural area, but hi, guys. Happy Happs Saturday.
There we go. Happy Happs Saturday. So tell us about the Rich Roberts Week in Review. How do you review your own shows? And what
I do a morning gig. It's just my get started morning hashtag positive start in the morning coffee show type thing where I just get on my soapbox for 20, 30 minutes. And I'm maintaining continuity. I'm loving doing it. Guys like you, Frazier and Michael, are inspiring, and you getting my butt on doing this, and it's fun. And that's the whole thing. You know what's even more fun? When you listen to somebody like Michael, and he suggests a camera, and this is the little baby I got the other day. It's the 660.
That's good.
N660P from Nexigo. Outstanding, 5-star, solid. It beats. It just blew. I have a little Logitech ball that I've had for maybe 15 plus years. This thing rocks, Michael. Thank you.
I told you I won't recommend something that doesn't work.
Oh, man. It's just amazing.
Yeah. So and if you want like sound beyond your wildest dreams, I'm trying to get Frazier to get the fine mic that I have in front of me, but he doesn't want the women to lose their mind, right? That's he's like, look, I want to give them some chance at some form of normity in their life.
Are you talking to somebody or can you?
Hi, fat guy.
How's it going? Hey.
Hi guys, how we doing?
On top of that, Michael, when I got it,
Give us a sec.
they sent me this too.
No way.
Yeah, yes way.
How much?
I mean, just got that. Well, the camera was like $50 some. What you said it was.
Yeah, and
they threw this thing in there.
Shit,
Right.
you lucky bugger.
Yeah,
Well done.
Because that's worth at least 20. That's at least 20 on a good day.
Well, yeah, I just like I've got an old beat up one, so I got some uses for this. And then on top of that, I don't know. Do I still got time here to? Because it's been like Christmas in February for me.
I'm glad.
Yeah. You guys follow Steven? I think Steven REM or PEM. I forget his name. He's in Canada.
Okay.
I think he's in the western part of Canada. But he's the one that did the telescope with the moon broadcast here a while back.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that. That sounds amazing.
He inspired me to purchase a Celestron 114 LCM. And I also went ahead and the wife gave me the okay. So I said, what the hell? I'll spend the bucks. I got this Nex YX, which you put on there, and I'm going to be like Steven broadcasting on his iPhone. I'm going to be broadcasting using this jobby attached to the telescope.
That's
so I just got done before coming on the broadcast here to. Well, I just got done sighting this telescope as far as line sight and stuff like that, and it's freaking great. So Happs has caused me to spend a lot of money here in the last month, but I think I'm going to get a big bang.
Frazier, look at the quality there of that camera.
Yeah,
that's unbelievable. Yeah, so show them the camera box one more time.
There we go.
Right, yes, right here.
Yeah, so I'm suggesting that everybody gets one.
Get.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Michael, this is rock solid.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
it's 660 or the N660P.
Yeah.
Are you
full HD 1080?
So imagine Frazier with that camera. The women would be losing their minds every morning on my show. The clarity of his dome. They would be like, I think I see the follicles in his head. It would be unbelievable.
You can see my camera there.
Michael, your morning show, you always have a great picture, a fantastic picture. And I can see why now. Right out of the box. Richard, I was just blown out of my chair the first time I saw it.
Richard, are you hardwired in from your computer into your modem box? Are you just using
Yes,
Wi-Fi?
I'm hardwired.
That's okay.
Yeah, just I'm in a rural area. It has times where it might be my box. I know there's people that don't want me on because I got a skip the internet connection and stuff like that. But it is what it is. So, but I appreciate you popping me in here because I've got to pop out because I got to get ready for work. I'm filling in.
Your connection.
What's that, Michael?
We'll pop you out because your connection's down a little bit.
Okay.
Well, listen, it was so
All right,
good
I'm going
seeing
to pop
you.
out.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We get Mr. Fat Guy out west.
Ciao for now.
Hello. Yeah. Which is good.
Okay, is he up? Oh, is he lost in translation there?
Lost.
You know where he is right now? He's with the Palladians.
There we go.
There you go. Okay. It takes a while sometimes. Yeah, I can invite him, and then it takes like 10 seconds, but I just don't want to.
There we go. Right, Mr. Fat Guy out west, tell us about your week in Happs in review.
I did not start last week. Why am I crooked?
Oh, how are you finding it?
My first broadcast was going to be tomorrow, Monday morning.
Okay, what's it going to be about? What's your plan?
You know what? I'm going to stick with what I know best, which is recovery and business and pretty much just positive psychology.
There you go.
Perfect. Hey, listen, if you want to help your numbers a bit, invite me. If you're doing the challenge, I would gladly come up.
Here's the man himself.
Well, first of all, I want to thank both of you for being inspirations.
Oh,
you guys are phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoy following both of you. Michael, your morning show it's great.
Hi, Rich. Oh, we have Richard back. What?
There you go. Richard's come back.
Richard's back. Who's the dark figure? Oh, Walt is back. Walt's down.
Walt.
Hey, Walt, you're in the dark though, Walt. What's going? Have you lost your way?
Hi guys, I got to put this light on, shall I? I got a lamp on behind me, but obviously it's not working too good.
I don't think you're. I'll get Richard out of the broadcast.
Richard, we're going to drop you because your signal's a bit in and out. Okay.
We're sharing this across the Twitter and Periscope for you as well, Fraser. So hopefully we can get them numbers up.
Just
yay! Thank you. Okay. All right. There. He's gone now.
Sorry, we're kind of connection. Rich
I'm trying to share it out, and why won't it let me share it out?
God, that's so dark.
It is. It's you. You know what it is? I think you're in the Palladian star system right now, and you're now transitioning from a mortal being to a god. So what happens is we cannot see your light. Only you can see your light. So
I'm just going to invite everybody up who wants to have a chat. Really. So
I'm underneath the spotlight as well.
I think you need to. I'm thinking. Well,
I need to reposition. It's just I've got the monitor and everything over. I don't know. See if I can. Can we get a bit of light? Hold on a second.
Maybe you got a torch.
Let there be light. Let there be light.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Let there be light.
Shine a torch on the
Let there be light.
Blair Witch Project.
Here on the Fraser Network, anything is possible. Look at that. See?
Exactly, Joe.
Yes, he's transcending. Look at that. Look at him. He's transcending. Look at it. Oh, he's glowing as we speak. Ladies, contain yourselves. It's only Walt.
That's enough of that. Hey guys, good to see you anyway. I appreciate the invite on, Fraser, and yourself, Michael.
You have to tell us about your week. That's the whole goal here. Tell us about your week on Happs.
What's going on?
What can I say? My week consisted of being on the Michael Bathurst show. Maybe only for 10 minutes, but I was very, very appreciative. As you know, I'm a very shy person. I don't go on many broadcasts at all. So to be invited up on Michael, I know he's invited me up on many occasions before, but I've always made some excuse, as in I'm washing my hair.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot like dating. I have to go to church.
I know.
I've stubbed my toe. I have a hangnail.
My camera's broken.
You know, I would, but I have to work. But you haven't worked since '73. I have to go. Okay.
73, thanks to Billion. No, but I appreciate being invited up on Michael. That's really the highlight of my week. Then I did a broadcast last night, my first broadcast from in front of the camera like we are now. I was basically taking you back to the Salty Islands, a place where I just love to go. It's my little paradise here in Ireland. But I'm unable to get down there at the minute due to the COVID restrictions and everything that's going on at the minute. We've got a 5-kilometer travel ban around the house. So I took people back to a little place last night to the Salty Islands to see the puffins, the gannets, the cormorants. And I had a really good time. I was able to stay on for like an hour and a half last night. And the chat was coming free flow. And I guess that was the start on Michael's show, like in the week, because up to then it's been a bit of nerves. Now, last night I sat there for, I'd say, a good half an hour, and I was ready to click that go live. And then I'd say, no, let me just read through my notes again. And now, time to go. No, I'll hold off again. It took about half an hour to an hour last night to actually go live. But we did it in the end, and we feel confident.
I'll tell you, if anybody wants to hit their number, invite Walt. Look at that. Look, we just blew by the number. Thank you, Walt.
There you go.
You know what? Who needs Randy? What's his name? Randy? Randy W.C. Fields? Horton? Something. It's 3:30 in the morning there. But no, you got him his number.
Oh, awesome.
You got him his number. Look at that. And you know what? Just that slight transition from you being just a mortal to being, you know, a god helped us. Like we got the numbers. You know, the Palladian overlords helped us. Thank you so much.
We're not quite there. We're nearly 250, 222. I know you like your triple numbers, 227 now. But Randy
they're always crazy, yeah. My monitor's too far. I've moved across a little bit. I can't actually
Bernie,
see.
let's get Australia.
Brendan's saying they're only at 222.
Bernie, you've been invited if you want to come in. I know you've been droning around Australia.
Well, here's the thing. You've got 402 on Periscope and 227. So total, unless I'm looking at my numbers. Do they do it that way?
They've changed. They've changed that actually. The top.
Okay, so here you have 227, but on Periscope and other, you have 402 others, but total
is about 627.
Yeah, but you know what?
They've changed it slightly.
I think because I dissed Randy, he somehow played with the Matrix. he said, "Screw you."
You're still waking.
I'll show you who's Lord.
Okay.
We will get there, Fraser. We will get there.
We will get there.
It's good to just hang out. It's good just to hang out on a Saturday and have a chat. It doesn't matter. You know the title says "Tell us your week, your Happs week in review," and just to kind of wind down on a nice Saturday, chilling out, relaxing, and focusing on the week ahead. So, what be our goals? And there we go. Here's Brenda. Hello. Let's ring Brenda up. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hello. How you doing, Brenda?
Hi, Brenda. How are you?
I just want to explain those numbers. You have to actually click on and bring that menu up, and it will show you like how many you have at each one. But it's only the number by the green eye that you count for the Happs challenge.
Yeah, I know, yeah. And we got depressed. It's 2:35. Listen, ladies, if Randy was to dance. You know, Randy Horton, if he came in here, we'd have something. Fraser, we might get 15 views. If we got Emma to dance, it might be 3,000. And if we got me to dance, they would give me 15 just to stop.
Hey, I gotta run, but I just wanted to explain that.
No, don't run. Don't run on us. Brenda. Brenda, it's like a sausage fest here. Don't leave. Come on. This is like
I've got to get to my mom's.
Well, tell your mom I still love her, and we'll try to work things out.
Take it easy, Brenda.
Okay, I'll come back in later.
All right, bye, Brenda.
Bye.
Take care. Bye, Brenda.
There you go. That was sweet of her. She does not like to be on the camera.
There you go.
So, well, I want to ask you something, and I'm being honest about this. You say that you're uncomfortable on the camera, and yet you have such an ease on the camera. Like you present like you present like you know, you could be wearing depend undergarments and nobody would know.
I honestly don't know. It's just, I guess it's all new. It's all new to me for being this side of the camera. I'm used to being the opposite side. I've been doing that for so long now. And I guess it's just something which, in time, I guess you gave me the good start to it this week by being on your show. I went on Tim's, I think, a few weeks, and I looked at myself afterwards on the replay and everything, and I thought, oh my God, that is a totally different me. I just came across totally different to what I am as in a person, and I guess that scared me of going on anybody else's show after that. So I guess you made me feel a little bit easier, the same as what we are now. We're talking just amongst friends and everything, and I feel a lot easier now, so I don't feel so bad about going online now.
Yeah. So, Fraser, are you the same in public as you are on here? Like, if I was to see you in public, would you be snotty? You know, you go, hello, goodbye, good day. Do you have any great poupon? No. I don't go in that kind of car. I only go in a Bentley. Thank you. Goodbye.
Michael.
Toodaloo. Yes.
All depends, all depends on where I am and who I'm speaking to. If I'm in if it's a business chat or customers, I'm a completely different frame of mind. Depending on where and who I'm speaking to, I can speak quite posh sometimes because I was brought up in a good area of Edinburgh. So it just comes out naturally. And sometimes I can speak more quite, my accent becomes quite thick sometimes, and people either don't understand me. So I know it just depends. I can be, just depending on the scenario, I can, like, I'm on the phone to a mate, we can have a bit of banter and it's a bit of a laugh and our innuendos are flowing and it's just a bit of fun. But when it comes to, it depends on the scenario. If it's a business, I'm focused. When I'm in my offices cleaning or I'm with my customers, it's totally, you can gauge the atmosphere in a work office from a Monday to a Friday. If you're in a Tuesday, it's a work day and it's focused. You can see Friday's a little bit more relaxed because you're going home shortly, and you get the gauge, the kind of the day. If you see that they're quite busy, you just focus, do your job. Don't
Fraser, has anyone ever said to you, get to the meat of it?
I was just I felt
like I was on a bike. You know, and I was the training wheels, and it was just rolling and rolling, and I was like, "Are we going anywhere?"
Yeah, we are.
Can I just jump in there, guys? Can I just jump in there?
Yes,
you've got somebody who's just come into the room, like it's Keith, who lives up in Dublin here in Ireland.
Yes.
Like his young lad has just gone into hospital to have plates put into his arm. He broke his arm in the week, and he's in hospital at the minute. So I just want to send out my best wishes to Keith, who's actually watching at the moment, and to his son, and wish him a speedy recovery.
Yes, get well soon, Keith. Michael will give you the blessings of Michael.
Yes, I will.
I
want to ask a question here to another guest in here with the greatest name since the beginning of time.
Come on.
Yeah, the fat guy from out west. I'm not so slim from Toronto. I'm working on it. So tell me a little bit. You were saying recovery. What kind of recovery?
So I've been sober since I was 27 and I'm 52.
That's amazing.
That was fantastic.
So what I said to you in my comments, I think it was last week when you were talking about how you took the long, windy road for about 15 years. I did the same thing from 14 to 27. It was the wheels were off the train and we were just crashing one car after another.
Oh yeah. And when I was talking to Walt this week, and I said to him, there's no way that I could be in the woods with the rain pissing on my face and everything else and be as jolly as him. I would be swearing I would be going, What the? Really? Are you effing kidding me? Like, it was sunny when I came out here. What? My boots have shit in them. God damn. You know, it would last about 30 seconds.
Guys, can you just drop me for 10, 15 minutes? My dinner's actually ready, Fraser. So
Listen, a happy wife is a happy life. We got there, Walt. We did it.
I just got the knock on the door there. Like,
yes.
If you're still on when I've had my dinner, I will be back in, guys.
Go. Come on. You're welcome.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate the invite, Fraser and Michael, and we'll talk to you in a bit.
Go.
Thanks a million.
Out west, I would keen to interview you on my podcast if you're up for that, regarding that story regarding your recovery. If you're interested,
sure. I'm way too old, and I throw way too many fastballs to be ashamed of who I was and how I got to where I am. So I'm very honest and open about who I was and what I am now.
Okay.
You know, I have children that are in their 30s, so they remember me. So it was an interesting journey, to say the least.
I would love to be able to assist you in promoting your show and also interviewing and telling your story. It sounds fantastic and sounds very inspiring that you come through. You've obviously been through a rough time, a rough road, and you've come out the other end shining bright.
Yeah, well, good for you. And you know what? You'll inspire other people who have had a rough time. Fraser has asked me to do my story, and I said, when I'm about 4 breaths away from death, I'll do it.
You know, Michael, I used to think the same thing, and then I met a young man who was, I won't use his name. He was probably 29, 30 years old, and he was going through some similar struggles that I had faced. And we just started talking, and I realized that, you know, you need to share in life so that younger people, sometimes older people, can learn from the mutual experiences. I mean, it's just that's how we were made. You know, we were made to help each other and teach each other. You know, we're pack animals.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. But the truth is, most of us are insanely private. We bury our pain. We push it down. Sometimes we'll dance in the background, lift weights, and it's all just, you know, a way of covering what's going on. Sometimes we'll eat on the broadcast, smell our armpits, you know. We all have ways of coping. You know, right. COVID has done a loop on people, but anybody who can get off the bottle, if it's bad, like one of my greatest sins, and I can share this, and I didn't mean to cause such pain, but this is when I had a store, and this gentleman came in, and he used to clean for me, and he bought stuff, and I had a beer, and he had a beer, and he should have not had a beer, because one became 100. Yeah, and he had been off the bottle, and I didn't realize that for some people, one is one too many.
I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I was never let's even with my wife, I was never let's have a glass of wine. It was how many bottles will be gone before the night's over. And to be honest, my wife had one glass. I had the other 2 3/4 bottles.
Yes.
Peter, so I mean, you have been invited. Sorry, he's from Aberdeen in Scotland, up north. If you can pop on, you're welcome to, and meet Michael, the famous Mr. Bathurst. We have underpant brands if you want to buy them.
Yes, we do. Yeah, they're available all over the world, and we also have used shirts that Fraser wears at work. We tried to sell shirts that were brand new, and the women went, "This is not the same experience. I want the fragrant." Oh, there he is. Hi, sir.
There we go.
There you go. Well, we'll have to fill you in on that on another day when we
fill you in the underpants later.
Yes, there you go. Hi, sir. Don't listen to anything we say. Go ahead.
Just wait. Hi, Peter. How you doing?
Hello. Can you see me? This is on the phone, and I'm just trying to work it out. Hold on.
We can see you and hear you. All good. Just don't jiggle around, so to speak. And
right.
just stay still.
Okay. Okay, I ain't got this. I was claiming coins and everything. Sorry about this, folks.
Yeah,
Right.
trying to not push less buttons always helps.
I'm on a phone and there's everything coming up. Anyway, I'll stay like this meantime. Long time no see, Fraser.
Yeah, how you doing? Welcome. So, is this your first time live in Happs?
I just happened to see you on Facebook. I have typed in something, but you ignored me. So I download. I've just went onto the app on my phone, and
actually live on Facebook. I've actually clicked that.
How was your week this week, sir? That's what we're doing. Bringing people up, and they're telling us about their week. Tell us how your week was.
Oh, my week is getting up and looking out the window every day. It's a Groundhog Day. No, I do a show. I used to be, I still am on Blabbing for Britain, and we're now into about, I think it's 250th show. And we go on there every week. And I've also got a little show I've started again called The Talkinator, and I had a guest on there. And what I look to do is interview small businesses. But in Britain, I don't know about you, one of the things that makes me annoyed really is people will not come on to be interviewed on camera to promote their business and everything. And it really, it gets to me. And I've got a pest control business in Aberdeen, Scotland, and I'm just about to do a show where I take on people within my industry, and we will be taking on and talking about products and sharing our knowledge and just talking about our industry in general. So that's what I've been doing for this week.
That's good. Do you want to see an advice to get people on is actually to arrange for guests, not just expect people to come on. So if you book a guest and actually do a proper live interview, that's the best way to get traction.
Yeah, I've done that. Well, if you remember my shows before, I've done that before, and I had them all set up and telling you need this and you need that. But I'll tell you, it's no easy. There's a lot of shy business people out there, and I've given them the opportunity to come on, but wow, it's hard. Incidentally, who's the person that stopped drinking?
That would be me.
Both. There's Michael and Fat Guy out west. Fat Guy, what is your first name?
Steve.
Keith.
Steve.
Steve.
Well done, guys. Well done, because I'm now into my 17th year without alcohol too.
Good for you. Yeah.
Welcome to the Happs Alcoholics Anonymous review group. Sorry, so, change the title. I'm joking in that part.
We'll just put friends of Bill.
Congratulations, well done, guys. That's
So
great.
Peter, if you ever do like a show and you need people to come in, just call up Fraser here. The women love him all over the world. This is the guy right here, Fraser.
I know they need to go to Specsavers.
I know we're all got glasses. It's very
Fraser, we did it. $3.50, buddy.
I know we've done it. We're an advert for Costco. Spectacles.
Can you still hear me?
We can hear you. Just your picture's frozen, but don't worry about it.
It's frozen, but our heart is still beating. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm frozen as well because it's -7 here with a wind chill factor. But believe it or not, Fraser and I only stay a couple of hours from each other.
Well, you should come over.
Well,
you should knock on his door and come on in. Lift weights with him, do some dancing. That'll get it going.
Our fearless leader doesn't allow it. Not quite fearless.
Oh, okay. So listen, Fraser, I have to run to the bank. No joke.
Right, you got to run to the bank. Well, so we've made the numbers.
Fat Guy from out west. I so desperately want to have a wonderful chat with you one-on-one sometime. We'll talk about stuff in that would be great. I think we could touch a lot of the people out there. Well, no, I'm going to rephrase that. We could help a lot of the people out there.
Don't rephrase it. Touch a lot of people. It sounds so much better.
Well, let's.
Okay. All right. That'll be Fraser's show.
Okay. Do a podcast. That'd be great. It'd be superb.
Yes, gentlemen. I'll catch with you this week. My son just called and he's at base, So I got to run so I can talk to him.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting me up. I appreciate it from my heart.
Thank you. Thank you. It's just been general chit chat and telling people, and you're starting your Happs. And Peter, you can start yours as well. So we are going to call it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We did it, Fraser. We did it.
We did it. Woo! Woohoo!
Much love, gentlemen.
Mike's away, and let's all go. Take it easy, guys, and we'll catch you on the next broadcast. Okay?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.